Are you living in the diaspora without funeral insurance? What if your spouse or child dies? How are you going to fund the funeral? A GoFundMe fundraiser is the most painful way to say goodbye to someone you love. Do not rely on begging. Instead, contact Diaspora Insurance. Protect yourself and your family. Coverage is up to a maximum of $20,000 or pound or euro per life. Visit diasporainsurance.com.
Kings Developers Limited is a Kenyan-based company established in 2006. The dream began with Muthama Heights, which then blossomed to over 40 successful projects spanning across Kenya. With the affordable housing agenda in place, we are building King's Boma Estate in Ruiru Town, King's Sapphire in Nakuru City, and in the mid to high-end market, we have King's Vintage along Gong Road and King's Courtyard along Lenano Road. With our flexible payment plans of up to 30 months, your search for a home has indeed come to an end. We believe in Buy Kenya, Build Kenya. Trust us to deliver.
Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I'm so excited to be back live again. Yes, it's P Joy, your Africa Women in Europe trader and also diaspora living in Germany, and also the founder of Africa Women in Trade. I'm very excited to be here. I hope you are, because summer season is over. The last time you're here, I guess we were all talking about the last AWE event that just happened not long ago in Belgium. And so we are so excited to be here back again after holidays. I hope you have relaxed. I hope you have had a good time, really energizing yourself like I have, as you can see the glow, right? By the way, my sister locks are really growing, as you can see. I'm so excited of the whole journey. And just to mention just a few, I want to recognize some of you who are joining us. Write to me where you're listening us from. I'm really keen on. Today is an interactive one. It's a live stream one. Hi, Sheila. Welcome, welcome. Share with your friends as well. I know some of you must be writing in some of the groups because we are on Facebook, we are on YouTube. Also, Africa Women in Europe, we have different pages. We have the members in Austria, we have members in Holland, Switzerland. Check. If you're not one of them and following up these groups, if you come from these countries, we want to connect with you and as well on WhatsApp. And I'm sure most of you have seen us. Thank you, Jamari Global. They are joining me on YouTube as well. Let me know where you're listening us from, because today I'm just giving you an update. Really happy to be back here live with you, giving you a lot of buckets and nuggets of things that have been happening in the background and what is coming up next. That's what I'm going to be sharing with you. If you have not heard about us, checkers, we are African women in Europe, and we have been existing over 15 years. Yes, we are becoming actually 17. Sorry, that was a long story for a long time. We are growing and want to involve you all, because we're just not only thinking about Europe, we're even thinking about the continent. Yes, we are thinking about you wherever you are in the continent, and I know some of you will join us here to want to know what is this Africa Women in Europe, because I have been away and I have to apologize. Africa Women in Europe had been put aside because I needed to focus on the new project of Africa Women in Trade, which you have not seen it. That is our project of Africa Women in Europe. We decided to go back to the continent, and that thing is exploding. You have to be part of it. And I'll be giving you more details about that as well. Stay here, stay tuned. Tell me where you're listening from, which country you are at the moment. I want to connect with you. Don't forget our website, www.africanwomenineurope, is a platform where you can find us a lot doing amazing work. And registration is free. I always tell you why we care for free. I'm even thinking whether should I start cashing in something in there. It's a lot of work maintaining this platform for such a long time, but we do know and appreciate that we know you want to be connected. Today is an interactive one. Ask me questions, all those crazy questions you want to ask me. I've been out here for long and I want to engage with you as well. Let me know where you're saying that. Today it's just me, but there will be lots more discussion here, and I will be telling you step by step. I can see there. Thank you, Mercy. Very eager to know the goodies coming on the way. Yes, of course, we have a lot coming up. Africa Women in Europe is always a busy box. If you have not seen us in action and they have not followed us for a long time, I think you're missing out on a very good nugget stuff that are going on the box. And just to give you a brief information, Africa Women in Europe was formed to empower and acknowledge women doing great work. We do awards. We have books, Africa Women in Europe book, and which is a very important book that I'll be sharing with you as well. We have it here on sale, where women giving out feedback to the people, especially now that everybody is eager to come into Europe. Do you really know there is no honey here? There is no manna from heaven here. You have to work hard. You want to learn from people who have moved forward. This is the time I would encourage you to join Africa Women Trade, or even buy the book and see what women have been doing. How have they managed to survive here? And personally living in Germany, yes, you have a lot of work to do. Some communities are easier, some countries are easier, but you can learn this. How did they do it? Because you're really shuttered down, all the way down, before you can come up. We had a discussion on this some time back with some of you, with a new program that was there, but more is coming. People will be coming here. And I want, if you're one of them out there who have been doing amazing work, and I have not been broadcasting you a lot, reach out to me and I'll be giving you a stage here to talk and discuss with me, an open discussion. I really want an honest discussion here with you. You can email me directly, or some of you have my number. My number is never that private anymore, but you can chat with me if you have been a member for more than the 10 years and you have been following us and you have a story to give us feedback. What have you achieved from the organization? And I've been seeing you quietly developing yourselves right from the beginning and to where you are right now. Happy to have you on board here to show people why they need to be in the right networks. And I have to insist that if you're not in the correct network, especially when it comes to diaspora, you can be lost. Yes, we have all sorts of groups around, but there are groups that you can develop, and they're existing and they're growing and changing the mindset of how to grow. So I will be looking forward to hear from you. If you want to connect with me, that's the email, or you can write to me directly. Those people, I know some of you know me for long. We can chat also. I'm very good at responding. I have to confess, I always reply. I always reply all the questions that you people ask out there. And don't forget, we work with a big team. So if you don't reach me, we have a huge team. We have my team. You can see there, Milka Muigai, and I also have my Margaret Mulwa from UK. You can reach out to these two ladies from UK. And if you're in Germany, Elizabeth Ragwa is there together with our mom. Our mom, we call our mom, our guru, Guru Ujerumani. If you know what that means, if you're an expert, she's been here over 50 years. If you want those tips how to survive in Germany, that's the lady. She has her own platform, Guru Ujerumani. Check her on Facebook, contact her. She can give you a lot. I've learned a lot myself. And she's really a power woman. And she will become, she's a shy woman, but I really hope one day I'll get her here to speak to you and talk to you and share with you her knowledge and expertise, because we can only learn from others. And that's how the beauty about African women in Europe. We have friendship of women for a long, long time. And I'm not forgetting Holland. We haven't forgotten you, Kadogo, and together with Nelly, they have been working very hard in Holland, and also their own individual groups. And we also have another person also know here as well. They work they have a restaurant, Kenya restaurant, and networking. I've seen a lot of things going on right now in Netherlands. There's an event going on for the awards ceremony in Holland, and I think they're still live. If you haven't seen that, unfortunately I could not be there. I've been sick with a cold for 2 weeks now after I went on holiday. Sometimes these holidays, when you're relaxed, that's when everything else comes out. So excuse me if you hear myself sound very deep, or if I keep coughing or something. It's not been easy, but I've recovered quite quickly. So check out on that. Holland, there's an event going on. So if you're in Holland right now, you should be going that. In fact, they gave me an award some years back of a Business Supporters Award. And it's something that we all need to really support each other. There's that event going on in Holland. It's for the awards. Going on, and I'll share with you the link as soon as I get it, and I'm share with or anybody here in the listening me from Europe, Germany, and from Holland. You can share the link here for good follow-up, because it's a very important event that is going on. Then other groups that we started growing recently, and Madam, I'm so sorry, Helen, hosted an event. I was hoping to market it here as well. Just happened just last weekend that I couldn't make it because I was not feeling well. And it was in Belgium, and they had a beautiful, beautiful event, Mauritania event. It's a charity event that she hosts every year, and together with Regina Mukondola, and she's doing amazing work there from Zambia, and she has also a big community diaspora network. You can also learn from them. So if you don't reach out to me, these ladies are very important in your network. Right now, these are the countries that we are focusing on, not forgetting Switzerland, my neighbor country. Jael have stepped in. She is the one leading this team, and will be working with you, because all these country representative, and of course will be supported our past, and she's still there, Helen Kaogo, supporting us and being led as well by Jael. We'll be working together with them, because next year, guys, I hope you're listening out. Next year, each of these countries will be presenting an event. Some of them have already dates. We'll be announcing them. They'll come to announce themselves. They will share with you these dates that will be encouraging you in the country. So don't forget, Africa Women in Europe have two kind of events. So one is a summit where all the countries come together. That happened this year. And next year we have each country hosting his own event, and including all other projects we have. So we do not only have Africa Women in Europe project, we also have the project of like Africa Women in Trade. That is also something coming up 2024. We'll be meeting in Ghana. This is an expo, and I'm encouraging you who want to go out there and see what are the opportunities in Africa, the AFCFT, what does that mean? This is the time to jump. Last time you saw us last year, we hosted in Cape Town, a very eye-opener and deals and understanding how can we support the women in the business, and also how can we encourage African women in Europe like you and I to help market this product of our members. So this is what has been happening on the background. And actually the last event we had, the summit, was specifically for that. So if you're out there and you want to start a side hustle, because some of us are so busy with working, but we can always help. Like now, there are so many exhibitions going on, summer festival. You can get all these products from the women and book a stand, and you make your profits, my dear. It's that's the whole summer season. Like now, it's still summer here in the south. We just had 28. I'm sure an event will be anywhere, and you can go and be given license to showcase African products. You can buy from us. Reach out to us. We have a huge platform with members, with products from Africa ready for Europe markets. And this is targeting also high end, not only in low end, also high end. And we are really excited about this because finally we are taking part of the change in the continent, not only in only one country. We are focusing on the all 54 countries, and we'll be sharing that as well. We also have country because we've just actually a big achievement that will be shared later. Is the African Women in Trade has now been registered in Kenya, and it's called AWE Trade, as an abbreviation of Africa Women in Trade. And we are 3 directors. We will be coming here shortly to talk to you guys and give you more information on what does it mean. So we have registered a company in the Africa Women in Trade headquarters is in Nairobi. And as you have heard, Ghana will be the one hosting us next year. We've already been in Ghana with our team checking out the venues. So if you've been in Ghana and you want to be part of this and you know Ghana people, reach out to us. So I hope you're all listening to me. Sorry, today's giving you updates a little bit. I do it broadcasting because I want all of you to be engaged and to be involved. We'll be more and more involved. As I mentioned, we'll be coming up here every month. And if you're one of person, you want to tell us about your journey with Africa Women in Europe or what you're doing that to support the diaspora, reach out to me because I want you to be my guest here. This is a comeback because I've been busy with Africa Women in Trade, really getting it off. And as you know, I'm an off-taker, visionary, whatever you want to call me. I off-take projects, and then we hit on with the right kind of people to move the project forward. So now I have a little bit more time for Africa Women in Trade, and I will be also having more time here with the Africa Women in Europe, and really empowering you and giving you projects. And if you haven't seen of late, actually, I'm now a consultant and helping you, diaspora, to invest back at home. So you'll be seeing me a lot, sharing you, bringing in a lot of good people who have been working with us for a long time, and we trust their businesses. Some of these are in real estate, especially in Kenya because that's where I come from, but we are not limiting the investors to Kenyans. We also encourage anyone else who wants to invest in that. Also, not forgetting, we are so excited about having programs like, as I told you, I'm an ambassador of the of diaspora insurance. And if you haven't heard this cover insurance, let me tell you a story right now, and you will not believe it. Someone took an insurance cover just the other day with a diaspora insurance, covered the family. I will not tell you. I'll give you maybe the country will help you. This is Austria, and within things happen, guys, yeah, and they lost one of their child, and they are able to cover like 15,000 from the insurance. And as you can see, they just joined. It's an insurance to cover a 15,000 cash given to you under cash cover. This is a real experience, I'm telling you, that is happening right now. And there's also the barrier going on in Kenya. This money will cover them paying their flights for their family, you name it. It's something that nobody can, it's a really sad story, but things happen, we cannot avoid it. And that's why we insist, please, 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 if you want to get to know more about how to have the diaspora funeral cash cover, I'm one of the ambassadors, and I'm happy to guide you through, because it's one of the best thing I've ever really worked with that I know is helping the diaspora, and it's working. I've covered myself. So whenever you hear me, I'm going, guys, hey, I'm sorted. I'm not worried of that. Guys, but we are sorted with so many other people, meaning that we can be able to protect ourselves in the future and enjoy life. How is it when you know if you're sorted yourself and you can start enjoying your life right now? So get yourself diaspora cash cover, and I'll share with you the website, the link that you can also start using it, because it's a diaspora insurance, www.diasporainsurance. I'll just jot for you if I don't get it here, but AWE is diaspora insurance. You can also stroke AWE. That's something else you can do as well. I'll share with you on the screen here. It's something that we need to really protect ourselves. We have to really care, because this incident that happened for a child it's a really pity, it's a very young person. It happened, and we have to really see how we can protect ourselves and our family, because they need to continue life even after death. You're leaving families behind, so it's very important. So I'm going to share this link with you here, diasporainsurance.com, and also you can use our abbreviation there, AWE, so that they know you got it from us. And if you have any issue, let me know. If you have connection or something that you want more information, how to do it. The charges is vary according to your family, your number of people, and it's not limited to only you. You can also cover people back in Kenya. That means that your parents, those bears, you're expecting phone calls anytime, you can cover your parents and things like that. So when you're going to this, go with an open mind. You can discuss. The prices are quite fair enough, to be honest, and you can work with how your budget is. So can you hear there? I'm a very good ambassador because I believe on this product, because I've seen it working. And at the moment as we speak, it's working for one of our Kenyan who had an incident in Austria, and now it's covered. And it was actually during this time when you're campaigning and sharing. So take advantage of this opportunity so that you are covered as well, and your family, and also people back at home. Now, back to Africa Women in Youth. So how are you guys? I can see we are 12 or 20 of us here coming in, going, and let me know where you're listening us from. Have you taken the cash cover? Have you ever heard of AWE? Write to me a text there. I'm sure some of them I'll see them, some of them I'll not see them, but I'm sure I'm seeing a few of them here. Comments. Let me know so that I can know if you're engaging with me, but I can see some of you are here. Shout out, say hi, hello, say something so that I know you're there, and recognize you as well, because you're very important people. You empower us in different ways. You give us the strength to do this thing every other year, going 17 years now, so it's very exciting. So back to what does AWE is doing and what we have done. And I can see someone on the Facebook user. Yes, hi Joy, my namesake. Thank you, Angeshi. Hi. I can see someone else. I didn't see your name, but I'm seeing it as a Facebook user, because I have shared this all over in so many groups. I thank you for that, acknowledging my shout out here, wanting to coordinate with you all. Hi Riz, hey Barigani, welcome. Thank you so much for recognizing my shout out here, to hear your voices. Keep typing. I want to hear whether you even know Africa Women in, and even if you have a question in regards to what I'm talking about, because I'm really covering so much right now to give you an overview. That's why it's called an update. I'm not going to deep inside, but I'll try my best. I will just be going over the topic so that we can cover a lot. Something else I want to also talk about, and you have known and heard me talking about, is about investment. Yes, the AWE Diaspora Sacco. So AWE Diaspora Sacco is an instrument that we have been running for over 3 years, and I'm now going to the third year of being a member. And it's about investments, and it's about really using instruments that are working and it's registered in Kenya, governed in Kenya, but it's only for Kenyans. Unfortunately, this product is only for Kenya, but as I mentioned, we have the African Women in Trade, which is for every the 54 countries. But I'm encouraging you, if you haven't, this was a request from us, Africa Women in Europe. You asked the leaders to go. That was our goal 2023, after we were celebrating the 10th anniversary. I remember it was in Holland, in Amsterdam. And we said we're going to put 2028, and it was how can we go back and invest back at home. And this was one of the products, was the most difficult product to get it running as a chair. I confess, this one, we really worked so hard, and we are still working hard, guys, but the vehicle is real. It works if everything is set and working with the government institution. It's really hard when you have all these communications within the government sector, that is the cooperative, you work with the bank, you have the auditors, we are audited every year. So it's something very, very well organized. And it's already the protocols and the bylaws are very clear, simple for everyone to understand. So if you want to know more, there are only 3 steps where it will show you on the website, which is our www.awesacco.com. .com or .eu, one of them. It will lead you there. That's the awesacco.eu. It will tell you more of how you can register. And to register as a Sacco member, we are around now 15, almost 20. They are going increasing as we're going. I just had a discussion the other day. More members need to go, and you can give a shout out to me. And we have 5 directors. You'll see our faces there on the website. You can reach out to us. We have a one-to-one meeting with you and help you, guide you along. It's a very simple structure, 3 processes. First of all, you have to be an AWE member. You can also you need to have an ID, Kenyan ID. We are not limiting men. This is good for you guys who want to invest. I know you have been complaining women have been on their own, but men are included in this one. So feel free to join us as well. Your children 18, you can even open an account for your children. And it's really a simple structure, managed just as the SACCOs, on the ground. I know some of you left very early in Kenya and you have no idea how SACCOs work. These are cooperatives, savings and credit cooperative. And we will have a talk here one of the days, as I mentioned. I'm not going deeper into this. We'll come back again with a topic just talking about our Sacco here every month. As I mentioned, we'll be coming here every month, giving you an up what is going on, talking to you, discussing with you, having interviews with you, and sharing all the updates we have. So this is one of my topics, although the African Women in Trade went at top. Is one of my favorite, because you can invest and support entrepreneur, and that way you get that's when we talk about money works for you. We also have other ways of investments. If you want to know, if you don't want to know, join Sacco. I'm also involved with supporting you with ideas. If you have ever heard of money market fund, these are things that are moving on the continent where you get 11% interested, and especially if you have those small groups, chamas, those ones that you work under one person. Is a little bit not well structured the correct way. I have to say that I have successfully supported one chama which was a group of around 12 of them, if I'm not wrong, and they have been able now to invest the right way. Now they're getting registered the right way, and they're now even investing in the proper way without feeling that they're doing a wrong thing. So this is something that I'm very excited about, investments and helping people to really engage with each other. So that's something that is very exciting. Seeing small groups doing amazing work. You contribute a lot of money in a short time, but sometimes because you're not structured very well, we also have papers that we can help you to structure your chama small groups. And these small groups, if you're registered properly, we can incorporate you as well in the Sacco as a chama. Chama meaning those ones in Kenya, the merry-go-rounds, but they are more registered. So I will be happy to help guide your group. reach out to me. This is more a personal thing that I do, especially for those groups, because I believe when people come together to invest, it has to work. And instruments are there. Just because we don't know doesn't mean that they are not working. So yeah, so we have reached halfway now. And before I come to a comment, and please come back again. Yeah, don't go pin. Keep writing to me where you're listening me from. This is very important for me, just to also engage you more and more right there on the chat as I take a break. And I've seen Sheila, you send a comment there. Pin your friends here, because we're going to discuss that as well in detail if you really want me to answer that. And anybody else who is in there, let me hear where you're from. Write to me in the comment as I take a short break. I need some water here, because as I told you, I'm having a cold. I don't want to break my voice here. But put down your comments in there. I can see Kadogo there. Kadogo, could you write for me the event that's going on in Holland? I need to market for them there right now. And I think even I saw they are live at the moment as well. Help us there so that we market also your products and services, whatever you're doing in your events. They're productive events, as of course. So I'm coming back in a few seconds after this broadcast. Hi, my name is Joy Sense. I live in Germany, and I'm the founder of Africa Women in Europe, an organization that has over other projects, and we have over 10,000 women all over Europe. And I want to also share with you that we do have Sacco, AWE Diaspora Sacco, that invites men and women to join and invest back home the right way. So I encourage you all to come. I'm the chair of the Sacco, and I'm looking forward to work with you. Apart from that, we have Africa Women in Trade, and the Africa Women in Trade, we are there to support women in business in Africa. And right now we're already registered in Kenya, and we are looking forward to work with the continent at large and working together. So this is a quick shot, just inviting you to join the AWE Diaspora Sacco. If you are in Germany or anywhere in Europe, you're welcome to join us. And I'm your chair, Joy Saints.
Are you living in the diaspora without funeral insurance? What if your spouse or child dies? How are you going to fund the funeral? A GoFundMe fundraiser is the most painful way to say goodbye to someone you love. Do not rely on begging. Instead, contact Diaspora Insurance. Protect yourself and your family. Coverage is up to a maximum of $20,000 or pound or euro per life. Visit diasporainsurance.com.
One more before I finish up. One more, and I'm back in a second.
Kings Developers Limited is a Kenyan-based company established in 2006. The dream began with Muthama Heights, which then blossomed to over 40 successful projects spanning across Kenya. With the affordable housing agenda in place, we are building King's Bomber Estate in Rural Town, King's Sapphire in Nakuru City, and in the mid to high-end market, we have King's Vintage along Gong Road and King's Courtyard along Lenano Road. With our flexible payment plans of up to 30 months, your search for home has indeed come to an end. We believe in Buy Kenya, Build Kenya. Trust us to deliver. Welcome back. Yes, we just had a short break, and I've just been giving you overviews of activities. Some of you are joining now. Welcome on this last part of the discussion for today. I'm just here to give you an update of what AWE Diaspora Sacco and what is AWE in general, all the activities, all the products that we have, and what topics we'll be talking about. I've talked about, as you can see, the overview. I've told you the Sacco. I've talked about the events that are coming up next year, organized by our country representative in Holland, Switzerland, Germany, UK, and Belgium. And we are looking to grow more into different countries. So next year, get busy, prepare your calendar. They'll be coming here to really give you the update when they are presenting these events, and you'll be hearing a lot of us. And as I told you, we have 2 events as well. So the last one that just happened, and I can see someone's just sent a message there, which I'll just go there. From Sheila. Sheila, keep throwing your question, whatever you want to ask. I'm here for you for any questions you would have. Don't worry, I am a tough kick
here. How I know our African women, from the last event in Brussels in June this year, I'm happy to know this program because I do sell African products like jewelries plus more. Thank you all. Yes, thank you. That's true. And you're selling products like, if I believe, in Brussels, that's where you're in, and we have been connecting with your team as well because we want to make sure that even increase the markets and also increase the products that will be able to help you to sell the products also to other countries apart from Belgium. So as I mentioned earlier, we have Africa Women in Trade, and we have really registered at the moment in Kenya. If you want to read more who we are very, very active, I have to say. And one of my favorite projects is Africa Women in Trade. As you can see there, that's the website. You can log in and see what you're doing. We are actually looking for diasporans like you who want to do side hustles. Side hustle meaning cash kidogo kwa mfuko, for those ones in Swahili, and those ones who don't know Swahili, is to earn yourself an income as you support the continent in products. And these products I'm talking about, they can be all the way from jewelry that you can earn, artisan, and we also have fashion designers. We have even someone who can decide for you if you want 100 clothes, one designed for your shop. They can do that for you from our platform that we have been building for over 3 years now. We met in Cape Town, and we are going to Ghana next year. So be part of us, and you can join us and enjoy the whole package, because all this is for all of us. Everyone benefit. I don't think anybody else should represent us better than us. We diaspora can represent our people, our continent much, much better. I'm sorry, I'm going to shout from this because I'm so passionate about it. So yes, thank you so much for airing that out. Our topics as we go on, they'll be in the future also going towards that. So entrepreneur, we have empowered ourselves for over 17 years now. Now let's get to work. Where the continent is there waiting for us to support the right way. And we are doing the work for you. All you have to do is to just call us and tell us you're going to the African festival in Brennen, or in Germany. You have a lot of that. Even in UK, if you have an event going on and you need some products to earn you money as well, register your company here in Germany. It's very easy. It's 15 euro to open they call it Nebenjob, or small business, that you're tax free, and you can start experimenting. Who knows where it's going to take you? So reach out to us. We'll be having a program on that. Anyone who is interested, we'll be calling you. That's what we promised during the event in Belgium, to train you how to do it and how to go to present us as we bring this product to the market. So thank you for that. Any other comment? I can see Kadogo is there, mentioned following from Holland. Yes, Kadogo is at the moment in Holland. I'm sure you're in the event. Achievers Awards. Yes, now I got it. Achievers Awards is going on right now in Holland since a few days. If you're in Holland, you can go there as well. And yes, I can see her. She sent me. I told her to send her the location where it is. Emma Jalome Artist Europe Tour live performance location. So he's now in Germany. Yes, there you are. If those people like entertainment, I think these are live performance tours. Follow them up. If you have the link, Kadogo, share it. I'm happy to share. I'm always happy to share. Whenever you see me live, I'm here to broadcast whatever you send me. I believe it. See, Kadogo, if you haven't mentioned to you, she is a country representative in Holland, and I mentioned to you earlier, and I showed you her photo. Lovely lady, amazing work, guru of Holland as well. She will also have a guru like our guru in Germany. She's our guru in Holland, Kadogo. I salute you wherever you are, and we respect you. Send all those activities that are going on when you see me on live. Throw them on the chat, as I want to support all of you as much as you have supported us in so many years, coming and going and doing amazing work. So we reached we talked about the AWE Sacco. So just as I mentioned, feel free to reach out to us anytime if you want to join. And the Africa Women in Trade, you have seen there, is also an organization that is going on. AWE Sacco is also very active at the moment. We are looking for members. You don't have to be a woman. It's open for men. We even change the logo to make sure that you don't feel it's a women thing. But we encourage you to come in. You can take part in chairing. It's as I said, it's a public organization, so feel free to be part of it. So those are the main things. Please start throwing your question because time is running very fast. If you have anything else to mention, to share with us, any question, throw it in there. I'm happy to answer it as well. I can see something here being showed. Yeah, I'm in Belgium. I'm shopping from Belgium to Kenya. Shamlek shipping. Yes, these are very, 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 very dynamic lady in Belgium. If you want to ship stuff in Kenya, she's doing that, and we also promoted that during the event. Follow up her as well. She's one of she actually got an award as well in Belgium this year. I feel like last year, but it was this year. Check out, she's shipping her products, you name it, package it nicely. And actually tomorrow we have another one from Germany who is a member of the Sacco. If you have been if you're from Kenya and you watch TV, we have Alex Chamwada during the Daring Abroad. We have two of our members who will be there. One of them is a lady who is doing tours and traveling in Germany and hosting a lot of logistic transports in Germany as a woman. And I'm telling you, if you want even to book a private jet, she's ready for you. So check out on that. She won an award for Germany, and all the awards that were given were actually selected by the country representative. So they did their work to see who's doing the best in the country. So check out on KTV tomorrow. I believe it's tomorrow, sometime around 7:30 Eastern time, Kenyan time, and then they will be presenting about those two. One of them is in logistics and the other one is in tourism. So feel free to check out on that, and thank you for giving a shout there. I love that. Keep me engaged whatever you're doing, activities or events that are happening. I know summer is coming to an end, but there's still some activities going on that somebody can hop in. You don't need to feel alone in this continent. I know COVID was very hard on us, very, very, some of us have not yet recovered. We are still figuring out whether we want to come out or not, or COVID is out or not. As you can see, even people are getting cold, but there's a symptom that that was created after COVID, people feeling not like getting out again and engaging in events. This should stop, and you have to get out of your comfort zone. As diaspora, we don't want you to get sick with the mental health. We need people. We African, we need each other. We need everyone. Go to these events, entertainment one. Some of them you just want to sit and have a good laugh, of course. And if it's not your area, you want to network, sit down and meet with real women discussing real things, or you want to grow yourself. There are all sorts of events out there in the diaspora. So you African diaspora, please don't feel like you are on your own. And some of these groups are very well. You can even go on your own and they will welcome you as well. So please get out of your comfort zone of at home after COVID is over. Get networking, get traveling, and if you're like me, fly from Africa to an Africa country. And I'm excited to that because I'll be also going to support others event. And there's one event before I forget that I'm also going next week. It's called Anuga. If you're a fan of trade, businesses, connections, Anuga is the place for you. And unfortunately, you have to be in business to be able, or a trader to be able to go to these events. Mark them there. It's in Cologne right now. I don't think even you can sleep there at all. But we'll be there negotiating, looking for connection to support the women, as I told you about the African women in trade. There are so many events that you can go, investment, and some of these are easy to go to, and some of them are high level. You need to invest in yourself, pay for it if you can, because I believe when you pay, it makes you really worth it to follow up these events. So these are most of the things that we want to encourage you in the future. So I'll be here every other month with a guest or my own, depending on what the topic is. But I want to encourage you to reach out to me and tell me, Joy, I think I have something to share with the diaspora. And I have gone through this and I've gone through that, and I want to share with the diaspora, meaning that it's going to encourage someone who is coming as well, new person, or you've started a business, all those up and downs of diaspora. And some of you who haven't read, we have an AWE book, and I would like to share with you as well. I'm going to turn around in my shelf here, and we have AWE books, two of them. You can book them. These are true stories from our members. So one of them this one was started, that's where my story is. You want to know about my story, you can order the book. We have them anytime you see me. I'll be carrying this book. You can also send it to you by post. You can email me. And this one came back during COVID. A lot of members here. It's a very short. Each has a chapter, and one of them is very colorful. I like this one as well. It has people or members. Some of them, her, Janine from all the way from Belgium, and we have Corona. She is actually called Corona, and she is based in Czech Republic. We shared her story, and we have Nelly there. I've just seen Nelly in there. Nelly, so many stories in here. These are true stories shared with you, so that you get to know how they came to Europe and how you can learn. We don't need to repeat mistakes that were already done. So I'm seeing a comment there. We should talk about retirement. Oh yes, you're not gonna be here forever. Yes, Kadogo, thank you for throwing that in there. We'll add up in our topics for discussion. And also, you can also be free to host one of these discussions here on this platform. This is all ours. Feel free as a country representative to come here and talk about that topic and discuss with people here, because we need to talk about retirement, but it's not a joke. And you can start early. Some people are very lucky to start retirement very early age, because if you can be able to see the future and you can pay off yourself until you are able to survive, you can take early retirement and go back to Africa. And there's so many things out there. So thank you for putting it out there. I'm going to also mention on that. So anything else, please feel free to put your topics out there. Otherwise, today was the day to just give you topics, what we'll be talking about. I mentioned we'll be talking about diaspora matters, very important. We'll talk what it means to be a diaspora, through story sharing with our members. Will be happening a lot here. Diaspora investments, including how to join AWE Diaspora Sacco, and also other platforms that we have, and the benefit as well we'll be sharing with you, and also how to start a side hustle in Europe and market products from our projects from Africa Women in Trade. There will be so many topics, and also one-to-one discussions happening throughout with you and one of our country representative here. So thank you so much for your time. If there is no other question or any comment, please throw in there. We are just winding up. It's just about 1 hour since I started talking. That's very unfair to talk alone here. But next time, don't worry, I will not be alone. We'll be a few of us here telling you more info. Today, just give you an overview. I hope you had a relaxing weekend, but let's wake up now. Let's get things done. Summer is over. Winter is knocking the door, unfortunately. But some of us who are still in the south, we still have good weather, so we can send some of the people warm weather. But we have very great weathers, and we can't complain. And also keeping our mental health very clear is very important. Do exercise, network with each other. Different platforms are going on, and keep sharing with me also tag me on my page. My page is always taggable. If you have events that are meaningful to support my members and things like that, tag as well. We are very happy to do that. So we'll be coming back again next month with a really important topic as well. We have structured ourselves very clearly what we want to talk about, so that we are impactful. But the more I want to talk with you, whoever want to talk about their product, their service, this is where I'm very excited to talk to women, to see how they made it, even coming here in Europe and doing what they're doing. It's amazing. So thank you so much. I wish you a good evening. Thank you, Oh, that Okello, Eve. Thank you so much, Heidi. Keep it going. Nice job. Thank you as well for listening to me, and anybody else will be listening this later. And let's connect further in and the next episode. And as I told you before, how you can reach us, you can go to africawomenineurope.eu, or you can also go to the AWE Sacco. You can also join us from there. The Africa Women in Europe.eu is where you get everything that we do. You see all our projects and how to connect in everything on that's our mothership. We call it the mothership, the one that holds all the other projects, the Sacco, the Africa Women in Trade, very soon more coming platforms to be put in there. And we're very focused on really having an impact according to the needs and wants of our members. That is the most important thing. When you tell us to do something, we do it, but then you need to also support when we get started. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you, everyone, for your time. And I wish you a good weekend. Enjoy yourself, relax, and see you again next month. Bye-bye for now.
Here's a funeral cash plan that guarantees you free coverage in the future. Throughout your career, you have made contributions to a funeral plan. Eventually, you retire and cannot afford the premiums, and your policy expires. Are you heading in that direction? Let Diaspora Insurance take care of you. When you take out a Diaspora funeral cash plan, you'll never have to worry about this again. Your future coverage is guaranteed. You can get a free quick quote right now and start the journey to free coverage in the future when you cannot afford your premiums. Your peace of mind is only a WhatsApp message away. +44 770 3838 304 or +27 659 070 419. Get in touch now. 24/7 quote and apply at diasporainsurance.com. Terms and conditions apply.
Kings Developers Limited is a Kenyan-based company established in 2006. The dream began with Muthama Heights, which then blossomed to over 40 successful projects spanning across Kenya. With the affordable housing agenda in place, we are building King's Bomber Estate in Ruiru Town, King's Sapphire in Nakuru City, and in the mid to high-end market, we have King's Vintage along Gong Road and King's Courtyard along Lenano Road. With our flexible payment plans of up to 30 months, your search for a home has indeed come to an end. We believe in Buy Kenya, Build Kenya. Trust us to deliver.